Well, yes, I bet the money must hear 12 million swan say Mpensenpensenmu bread and as no cow say free sabre copem say non kono bibia da me cow say oka ho and the dimu na wi pay your precope enti ne enyumeku aso asese of family on ye da eye enyumeku a ye frɛ won eye St Andrews College of Healthcare ye da ona so kwanso nkosokra sa so na ye cow say ye St Andrews College of Healthcare na ese okonya ntete ewo eye apomudi onsem mfie mienu uba out as health worker numbers abetimi ya frɛ one wato onkomo no so no 0244696911 and 0207891004 no etimi no di eye nkita ho St Andrews College of Healthcare one sa one ultimate remedial school and so boa wo kwanso nkosokra remedial school dia ono ye ne se watro so hwe na sin to bi abama no so wo sako ho akwan bia so wono gidie ne se entitiye ne addition be ma on ntino ubetimi edi nkunim obia wa momoden so one campuses ni bi wo asin fosu mankasim ana afi seshi asanwe so metre St Andrews College of Ultimate Remedial School first our numbers we bio 0244696911 and 0207891004 na watimi no na dinkita ho CD capsule CD ointment ya atum prekope they boost your immune system no any dey sasa ya posama ya de bia na twifa ni peduanim de sasabro de honama etutu ya de bia etisa no bra de CD ointment nutrition na ebo akwanso nko the capsules dey enwa hoden sonko to start every blessed day in the idea so here boost your immune system nankasa very supportive about COVID-19 it's say Center for Scientific Research into Plant Medicine and Ajisa Indriatum. Odwaniche Okanshi Drug Lane, Equus Pharmacy, Gapson Pharmacy, Kofodia, Danny Herbal, Ashtown Afe, Pharmacy in the drugstore, Hodo, Mamina Beato, Lashibi, Shalom Sport, 19 Junction, Eho Anabehunsa, Ejumekui, Wato Enoido. Number the Benya Omoye 0209 682 836 and 0505 767 425 no etimi ne wono akasa fe ne krakrakra no hometown Jensen ye ko Sunyane 6 Stars Pharmacy woni Sunyane Municipal Assembly hwenim wo ho a rate mi friade wo ho a otese hunem dua no bi aye styles bi wo ha timi so ho den atosin wo ho nso timi se no ohia ho den foforo udu si anim so na ato ne kasa yade ahodo bia eda ne krankra ba ni pedua ne so no titiw ni de ma brosu yi hometown Jensen ebe isa on ni feel prekopa de ma 020 610 6799 and 020 03 na watimi ne wona din kita ma bia tima ko ma menso nka wo se free na watwa ebe simi me next week ko no once you see in Sutobri man no what has changed na de na ebe tima ye na even baby asin to ho no so no de nsesai ana futu na akwankyere bitim de gu akwam se de be ya be more preventive than you react almost all the time to the situation until some common free next week you nyame de chair because in solution say ebrobro no kakrakra bi no ye hu sunsanso a e de ebre we need to do everything possible e betimi minimize nipa e be hwere wora japade ne woni nkwa ho asem ansana the bigger picture of drainage system ni attitude no yakoso na ya tackle until watch this space na men ka say bribia da titu oye obi a otwi moto okada o dispatch rider say dem for obi a delivery man or whatever say red ne so odu traffic at sina red na so you make sure so be gina if so ye gitum say on so ka ahyan hodo ne nam kwan so bi nti say odi akwan so hyehyɛ nim ti red so pe na wagina say wanyina obi hu ade kokko unfortunately hu ade kokko so say if you pedue ne mo ba pe no say there's a problem nti red sope gina na hu se onso u se fata se mremu no ugina no anko faye ne bia ambre abusua no ama de ensem fata entimi ensi nti be careful akwanhia hodo a ekoso wo yakwan so oman mu ba bia no okekasi ani a moto akwanhia ne dem de bre abusua ne oman Ghana no ekonkan yi ewanim yi pa nti esese yitu anamon bia ebetimi titiri ya traffic light asin kwanhia bra kane anaso ana kane anya adwuma eno na ebetimi abo amasa unit me free prekope ede ama David Sopoku atna say I will be surprised When you hear Davis Opokua, in fact, almost all radio stations and major presenters in Accra and Koforidua, Eastern region rather, Ashanti region, Central region, on Aye Juma. Kiti na Osha said in Hoji Amanyo Semu. Na ne school life you know na Amanyo Semu. Oba free school Badwam MPP na Amanyo Semu. Or distinguishing all major platforms and so when you why any mamiensa. What say unya konya na sa wo sumo maya. So sumo mani free wa kuma no ni pediem. Na ho akatua na o manfo na abehu. Esanse ne manfo no hu ye no. E ho abasobode na the party through the constituencies ene Ghana e de ahye na nimonyam ene oye mrahye bedwani wo mpran so. OPK sane from na de e me de ye ma ho ha se me frɛ no unimnyamfo Davis Opoku akwaba. Oh, we come on.
We come up.
Good. We share che.
Ma wo koran.
Em say u ko tina ko jona twi share bi.
Jana me di mu ha kakra.
Good.
Na I was out to me esuasua adwuma na sene ne nesutie ansana se obefefe awafefe.
Okay.
Na first meeting na the swani mu na ne de na ma.
Okay.
Asha second meeting na sia. Ehu be hia se yeso ye de ehu bagim na amanyosem na.
Am price boko.
Bibia boko pa.
Otutu ne o mayi. O dwene o manfo no welfare ho.
Well, and you know, the be America say they bet me and at least the people are appreciative of it. Tete microphone comedy nyama kakra in the last 6 months no o many so bebre na omo say nso beto a efia no pa tie go so around
na homo kind problem
one major road even in the 2020 elections a D enya Bepon to Ntomem Road. Bepon to Ntomem. One major challenge. Bepon Town Roads. Any acquire wood ra Yashasia ye. But Yankopon Dom, ya Rose Minister, no young for Wafama Quata. Now say Tim Washame Bo, any contractors in Akasa say, or Barber Shom Kutupa, Sebaya, Omuna Betimiaba. Na wama betwa o medwumedie so ana so wama be hye o medwumedie so no pay ya me ba me MC so afre me akwan ho nsema enti ye hwe kwan a ministry koko because ye ho ne dua koko pa sa agency si nyina wo mutumi boa ema ye kwan no wo betimi aye ye one major road bi so ha korade bia makase se timi ya jeni ade bia e kokra wo mali ni niam ade ba no so betimi atepa eno ne adoso nkatepa amanfro ekosi amanfrom road na ya de to abanyanim ya trockrata de akoto Ministry of Roads ya kirom the economic benefit ehia mfasodia aban benya se koyesa akwan no na mo gidi se mfie na ya mampeni ya declare say year of roads afia yesimu afia obabaya ya akwan no mo gidi se aban betunani ababehwe kwawu na yakwan ya agensem no aban abeti sufre aboan ya mayetimi asolve your road challenges.
I see. Okay, so you're sure so about the board and say we need brave for parliament for your constituents and for multimedia Adom FM, Mpensenpensenmu, Joy FM and Badwam Adom TV near to me at was when but before mama na pay abemi ono de abusu pay prekope ene na wo haro na mamna bem no mabunu anamontuo ono hokeka wono modern bo e wa manyo sem ni Ghana mamum no be bia ote no hunu se ho asem tesen
bigidi pass ye na say o hwe parliament aye wo na o ko ye website so to be hunu se mrantie ne mama wan bebre o ha afi no omode omho agye amanyo sem na migidi se and the boa macro konenim over parliament sometimes either semi office and answer some first time as office you need to make a trans na ye dwendwen kwan betimi afaso e nyina betimi aboa your constituency nti no enye Mpensenpensenmu minya na na obi abeka se na okọ energy for no ye ebinti ma OMC entronko so that collectively no ye nyina etimi
abefaso be premier
na ye nyina ye etino utumi say the edge to anasia onke kan say would be bibie no ene uhunu kese pan wo mabunu no mu ade ba ko mampani aya me de eye ohwe ye mransem a senia ye mransem tie ene Attorney General of Ghana ohwe ne age a so number 4042 hono ene special prosecutor yakoyi na ono so yekọ oni no ohwe na ono so very young na ekrepefe se ye mampani na nado danko akufuado
ene Ghana bia ono
ewo arreshe mu bi wo Ghana mebunu mu enu nti na ohwe parliament a lot of the MPs no are relatively young both sides okujetua blakwa da film ekpo just mranche ni bebre on the NDC side they are doing very well oba MPP side a ohwe Amina Nta ohwe John Kuma Jinapo Asenso and all of that, so everybody collectively we are trying to create a picture and as yet to me a picture be say odi adwumahyɛ mabunu nsa e ade etime ye na mo gidie sɛ CEOs ni nneɛma ya bobɔ ba efefe ba nyinaa no mabunu bebree ebepie mu na no kyerɛ pefe ye mampeni eni daso anansi na reshe ayi gidie a wo mabunu mu no kyerɛ pefe sɛ ye di nwammo a na ye di Ghana nwammo na ye di ye dache so nwammo. Okay,
me that's it. Better than PSC. Bernard, quickly yan call party when I say na no June 4th mo 7 bia mo kaka to no manfo bi nim chire mu ne won nti ase ne ya ite se mo kasa nye kasa ebetimi ama asumdwe ne nkanko atimi aba mabunu enwene na won sorry the body central juma for won sorry say ye kan man ono atum na mo mra kwan so ene asisia dos yan sorry ne kan no say June 4 say na uprising kra epeja ne home ne so Ghana eni ba ye ho so ntem sabre wo meaning koma bisa mo didi no edere mo didi san komo no
yo ama hena me da se me fa wa kwanye so na me ma me nia opikin so honorable ni trinkwa say winning election means ya ne da ya ye adwuma na che bra ye pom program na junior na form na you know it is enka akachebu mu dia se na wonga ye ni se fata wonga hye no nyam na ye besre nyankopon so no ama no nyansa ne hoden no wetimi so de ahye ne manfo no so wonga wetimi aboa wo ma kwanga wo fa so a wo to aban man no ho aban fa so me dey say always every day or homa both
MPP
and DCC, PP, whichever party they are, because we are one representative of our parliament. Na me for acquaintances, so Obisa NDC as me. Na ma for acquaintances ama NDC ni bebia trinkwa. NDC say nena yenya 29 years.
Yeah, I've seen that.
29
years for big celebration.
Yeah, 29 years. This is Abri Muno abofra bia wo na. And now if you want, we in first degree. Nti ya ba yanim oma nye keke nye 29 years na keke 29 years no so wo hwe nwuma NDC aye aboa omanyi mpuntu a ye ntimi nka nyin fim because aye party a eba ben ma ehwe se oman mpuntu be ko nanim fit former president Rawlings Abreso oko energy a then na wonye wo hoye aba de thermal plant Ghana gas and under President Mahama, almost 1,000 megawatts of electricity within 2 years. Into local health hospitals, bang na NDC YNC from regional hospitals, district hospitals, CHIPS compound. Now you betray near UGMC, and on the other base way, a bibia esombuye. West Africa, I mean, say even necessary baby. And we Bank of Ghana Hospital. Maritime Hospital. Then the yanka biom akwanga horo nti mpuntu dwuma de NDC amma anka ebia yenim ne Ghana anka ebewie yen party a abeboa yen man mpuntu mabung do nara and na NDC so through education hwehwe investor ho a yetimi asi aboa omanyi UDS UHAS Neo Krumi Sinyani di and Nani near the Akosi Eastern region. There were so many polytechnics are roa, yes. Now me overkai so community day secondary schools e-blocks are President Mahama 123 and no shase.
You o come on your mama yego.
A dozen
in your 29 years.
I tell you, in terms of infrastructure, ultimately can be beer and this in my town.
Okay.
Overhead a flow and now the union person one young preview who grounds a mobile. One them put to Juma bones and a Jones Coco. Into your bed, the baby and so far no proper on Cacran on a Jaffa. That's Ghana for your enemy near Coso. Then you never watch as a Ghana young dear by young Jibosia baby. Amongst the Bacano Cara, said you may dear ye d. Sikau, then this is spending.
I was about Jackato. Now come, Obana Babu Chapenya, O Faka, no found for dear. Baby Adana Mukana, 0.2 and Waka, 0.3 and Contraja hold on to Amocosin, any who in some Mukano, and also Wasem Daho. And what is you know, Manamun to do Biwamutu and also Wasem Daho. One critical point that the American is even had power. This is a Tiana Abia Ben Jadia. And Contraja is MPS Contraja and them watch. One of the Contraja, can be seen now to Pamela because of my boy Joshua. Mentiasi, but you know, the circumstances we have to just ignore and allow space to just time to heal the whole thing. Your classes are good, but there were certain areas, certain decisions, certain contracts that clearly didn't inure to the benefit of the bigger populace, that is Ghana, as beneficiaries.
Mpensenpensenmu
no, you challenge me.
Lawyer nip papa. Nasa wa be diade. Nfia num no awrei. Nasa mpo. Ne predecessors. Abeya de bia yemfa ne sempo. Na dwirim wo mu a. A ote ho ntimi kan ho.
Yen ka se dwirim mu se.
No no friend we chance.
And na
ebi o ha nti ase na edi ti dream nye sika se
nti ase na bia wo nya nti ase ni se sa dia and then now benga
yeah yeah
bia na nya because the thing say brana MPP before 2016 election ejuma bia president Mahama be bia na say what humping so as was what try dey be humping nti wo ma na fa no kra ma bonten no won atwa nkontompo no de ase no won atwa nkontompo no de ase no won atwa nkontompo no de ase no ebedu won so yi
nje na mo de dia na ka che Ghana for
oh ni ameka ne say achia emui esinga bebu nyina
dia na achia
osi na ahia
dia na achia
ni Ghana foti ho prempren ya ahochere ne koda na adwuma gu enne
Ghana no
a yentimi ntofie na ban hu nipa mobo na the taxes agu Ghana for so na nam so na ne ngasa to ya lord first yi we dan dia kwani abaye enye driver for no from so eya banga onwen Ghana yempuntu ho na akofa nyina aba ni ode tum me nya petrol bo akosoro amanone na momo so covid no me koje bosia o baabi yesu na nyim se bosia kra de nka oboso kra nka nyeye just ye hu sika twetwe dia wo so ama ho Ghana for de IMF de World Bank de Ghana frankrankre yi sika yi yambo room bua sika no ma o san so atwa ho ba be ka kire nse wa bo kanti yentu ya bola hoka yentu ya covid hoka o man na se be wo se wanya bibia ma wasia anka wo mo no kro ho so how bebre ba ye wo mi ene nekata se ne proi enu nti na June 4th ba yo so okay probity, accountability and social justice ntinka Eastern region akwan ye ya na voter region akwan so ye
na voter region akwan ni ho
na be bia kwan no wo no ye wa kwan wo ho na so kwan no so fa nya yentime nka
na series
so ye nka na
obutia no ho ka series akwan kire ho onse voter
dey na say Eastern region akwan ya voter region akwan
no awusu ko ni fie no mu no kra no
meni ni nyina na ho meni ni nyina na ho
nti meni ni ya odi odi akire
o ti e mfato wona me mind say social justice no enya court justice na mom say social infrastructure social amenities the biara is a Ghana of nya no ye benya no equitable
okay minim so we not talk
here I mean just say
na dey we mpo baby ana we can say me say nya chen no yonko mama just bia
e je baby aboy
wo fa mu akwata
baby aboy
why you fefe bom ni eko ya ti kwa ben hoden
okay kwa ben
odin kan ya gusu
baby abekoso sa
na wo tra ho a as oko Techima ho ne ade na aka ba man ne yekeni eto da ye beka bi saa ne da tehye ho ye ho re senka President Mahama ana nko nya ne mfia na me ka ho a aye de man na Akufo-Addo wewura mfia num aye nya hwe mpo moso kagana
fo nya free SHS
ene sika bebrebe abidi aba
5 years of Nana Addo nya hwe moso
den de o
aba
Nana nke etime boso aye free SHS na no na anwen ni sin
anye ne so
anwen because one untie obako school 29 days no betina fie 3 months okwaya no bai am France be say nipa
na President Akufo-Addo 5 years no tie ka we
OPK wa ha honorable obeka bi a kire ma awen ma so awen apart from free SHS obi sa won say dentina o man ye ho kire so free SHS aba ya mo nchaade kwesi de ya no aba ho nkonta kire se sika bebrebe ni nyina ni ye de akọ free SHS na 7.7 billion anamwa 200 billion internal generated funds tax revenue and young near my
okay mo na quickly
na bossa de memo so yo bossa be breben over 180 billion memo so ye the mo 7.7 billion 5 years okay
so what's happening in parliament because most of your responsibility may educate the cause of parliament in terms
of na wo hwe de menua yekeka de din kan ma NDC for member mo announce member mo happy anniversary
thank you
29 years Oma be bi Ghana especially we share local governance system na NDC for na edibesi yo na megidi se omo era on 30th year yi mu no I was say Bruni Bekan they have to redefine omo party no because party a o say o ye social democrat wono pro-poor policies na utumi implemented. But I doubt say mine obetimi pinpoint just one pro-poor policy and this for in the last 29 years womenya dodo na babeye abedi amanye so yi wometimi implement wa Ghana ene ye kan national health insurance ai ene Ghana fo nyina apomuden si echiba na president Akufo de baye NDC fo nyina nya ho mfaso omo baye hunu sene na ompeso omo tete pansam na na Akufo-Addo abaje si ho ye ka free SHS omo mayenka na free SHS akola bia wo Ghana bia no oman oko school na de wonmo wo mu se ene wonmo ewo vocational and training abayen baba absorb nti uko ISS ne kane no wonmo kono nkotue ska bi schools no enye ska omahoden wo form ne niam no in the coming admission for free SHS so vocational and training institutes na abayen baba absorb onto the free SHS it is here the Ghana sika any ye dey save free SHS ama free SHS ye gina ne nan so ama ye cha obi biara benya bi se wo savulugu se wo ayi mprai so se wo ayi ablekuma be bia wo bia no Ghana chefa na ye che no sabeka bia that shows the pro-poor policies are enka I was saying this for ya MPP for abeja boswa ye ene planting for food and jobs or say MPP by ye nya hwe ndo baya ye dua ne kromu ase chese eno ba me kromu be pon a womo ewo ho no aside kwadu no e bi dua kube na coffee ye mancrofo coffee seedlings any niema that shows say this is a government that directly answers the needs of the people at the grassroots. It is a minia betina say na MPP for by womo nya hwe ya de meka che womo say 29 years no oma ye bi na mom so womo ye pro-poor womo ye social democrats womo de socialist niema womo dwene amanfo ho a womo redefine party no to meet sa definition no na enye de bia wonche ndi ene niema ye be ya ye de be sei oman ena e was here and you know in the last 29 years omaye bi but osha na sentem the payment of judgment debts ni niema nyina na ya de abafo omo de omo time no twe na ye de wako gina court so omo kura na hye okutupa because ye hwe wo yo medie oman ye nyina ye hu de si wo kromu ase government officials under the NDC administration na e ka ho e hye papa no kutupa omo ko bo Ghana sa kro no kese ye a ene ye hunu kwan a ye fa so ne agi esike eti we nyina ye ade a In the last 29 years, no.
Okay.
Oma Ghana in Kwambiso, or made Ghana in Kwambiso.
Okay, so yeah, quite conversation. So this
in the
one
next
from
20 years, I'm
from Sapon to Bernard MPC is good morning, NPC, my friend. You cannot prosecute anybody for signing a take or pay contract, but cause us to pay over $1 billion for power we don't need. We cannot prosecute them for signing E&I contract. That left us with the most expensive gas in the world on a take or pay basis. So, of Kabna Sapon, so, also not doing children, also NPs also a child pay. Or the matters of health and matters arising quick when there is a release, making kind in Tempana, and brief response of the Ministry of Health to media publication on the purchase of Sputnik-V vaccines. In reference to publications regarding alleged overpriced purchase of Sputnik-V vaccines, the Ministry of Health responds as follows. 1. The Minister for Health, in exercise of the powers conferred on him under Section 169 of the Public Health Act 2012, Act 851, by executive instrument declared the coronavirus disease COVID-19 a public health emergency in March 2020. The government has since been committed to protecting the population by working towards achieving the thresholds for herd immunity against the disease through vaccination in accordance with WHO guidelines. 3. The MOH, that's Ministry of Health, therefore made arrangements for the supply of COVID-19 vaccines guided by laid down principles for the vaccine, including market authorization, availability, quality, safety, efficacy, ease of administration, storage, and cost. So far, the only COVID-19 vaccines for the Food and Drugs Authority has authorized for use in the country is AstraZeneca, Sputnik-V, and quite recently, Johnson & Johnson vaccines. 4. The Ministry of Health has since early this year made several efforts to procure the Sputnik-V vaccine directly by engaging the Russian authorities, such as the Russian Prime Minister, the Minister for Foreign Affairs, the CEO of Russia Direct Investment Fund, and the CEO of limited liability company Human Vaccine. Meetings were also held with the Deputy Ambassador of Russia in Ghana. The Ministry of Health also engaged individual Ghanaians and companies for the supply of various types of COVID-19 vaccines. Unfortunately, none of these efforts have yielded any results till date. Against this background of the non-response from the direct channels and global shortages of the vaccine, the Ministry of Health on 9th March 2021 responded to an offer from the private office of H.H. Sheikh Ahmed Dalmouk Al Maktoum of the United Arab Emirates for the supply of total quantity of 3.4 million doses of Sputnik-V vaccines at a cost of $19. The unit price was negotiated at a meeting held at Ministry of Health with a representative from Ministry of Health and the office of Dalmouk Al Maktoum, who had traveled to Accra for the purpose. The MOH, after ascertaining the type of nature of the vaccine through the delivery of 15,000 doses, placed an order for the supply of 300,000 doses of the vaccine at a cost of $5,700,000. This is yet to be delivered. This undertaking includes an option to opt out of any obligations if supply conditions are not met. It should be noted that the $10 US price per dose, which is being proposed as the correct price, is the ex-factory price, which is only obtained from government to government arrangements. The government of Ghana was unable to obtain direct supplies from the Russian government as stated earlier, hence the resort to the market. The initial price quoted was $25 US, but this was negotiated downwards to $19 US. This is the result of the cost build-up to the ex-factory price of $10 per dose, taking into account land transportation, shipment, insurance, handling, and special storage charges, as explained by the seller. There are the factors which led us to agree the final price of $19 US per dose. It should be noted that the time of the negotiations, as is the case now, there was scarcity or non-availability of the vaccines on the market. Ghana had also been informed by COVAX that the AstraZeneca vaccines will not arrive till the end of June 2021. So we were operating severely in the suppliers market. We were torn between accepting the price to enable us to have access to the vaccine or facing the situation of the seller withdrawing from the negotiation to the extent that the 15,000 doses that had been shipped to Ghana were going to be routed to other countries. So it goes on and go on. The MOH has consequently undertaken to place batch orders to quantities of the vaccine based on national need and availability of storage phase. The MOH therefore assures that it will endeavor to secure vaccines for the Ghanaian people despite global shortages and cognizant of price and legal considerations. It's saying Kwabena Boadu Oku Aferi, Kwabena Boadu Oku Aferi, Chief Director and the Sasha Secretary. We are saying we are paying more for Sputnik-V vaccines, but we've not been swindled. Dr. Afriyie and all this and come over to that. But I'm starting with you because if you are contrary to what this government is saying.
You remind me that's it. Now, we say, oh my, so yeko, and I now, and President Akufo-Addo, and the Vice Dr. Badwam. The main one is a near what position our kind against one opponent, President Mahama, the administration. Ebia no so say near bia I was saying President Mahama, oh yeah, no one adwen twere a worry twere say what ba no an oba be ye. Na bia na breso no onye ni ye. I don't know. Because a man yari by 2020 March. Na shasa krade na say okay na nke December 2019. Or globally, the chance here. Ding COVID-19 no. Akobai. Now, from that time, I shall say back Ghana, March 2020. Medical boss was Sika Croa Ghana, Yadema Benny. Sikane Dawson, Bebre, near World Bank, the buy, the IMF, the buy. Nini Nemono, Abanis went to me and Muabuano. And to enter among and procure and now one got top vaccines. A bianca, a bit me, enya, and vaccines now mountain. By your taste, beba. Dinanka who boa, a bit me ahead of time. Yanye. Nia can say India, warriors are Astra Venicano. One how I cosro. And she said, Pull you being a beat or her, the baby America. Yes, I'm a little bit training. No, but what you're interested near Yatsen say, Sir Sputnik-V, away or Russia. No, I was saying, yet or no, $10. Say, you know, what the Ghana $19.
Over $10 based on a buying to a buying. And you as an individual local party,
you are buying
to a buying. Would the ding come on?
Say, none on the Enkase, a bang on the Enkasa, and I say,
no ministry. And I say, Nanam 2 or 2 years on Russia are buying here referring to
ministry need the nepe. And our ministry ne consult to a bang.
I said ministry are buying. Yeah, interested. They are buying.
It's ministry
on this side buying all Ghana. Any Russia.
I want to be better. Canadian. I'm
you know. And
then I'm an NC.
Of course, the same thing. Commobian only about media.
There be some more. It's a sanka letter, no. A bit comprehensive.
The letter cannot explain.
No, hold
it. I'm buying a bank it out in
I'm buying a bank it
out. Never brain so down.
It is a side what they a drone bring a terminable. From hold on from $10 to $19.
But one kind of trasa and your ma accomuntia a bonnet. For instance, local business transport. No, means stating the paradigm come about patrol. There's a local big businessman in Ghana here. Or say it's actually na okoji Ghana Juma here. Na say okofa phone we na me kai na 10 cedis a. Or the comma Ghana baya. Obetimi dey 14 cedis. Nti say oko hu krata say phone we a okoto no dra so otua o cash. Ye the amount 10 cedis. Ababa be chro krata say wo buye because aji Ghana. But or the way comma Ghana ba 14. na me amem kura na e bia 2 years later ana ne sabe ka sa 14 cities
hina no kan say
that 2 years no
o ma men ka hina no kan say sa na senke konene say twen na koto na atwamenebo
wa twen ya koto na atwamenebo see ebre ba ye no say e betima nya ne $10 na bra no mo di sankita sankita mo di no mo ne Russia ban die a enyina so na ntime enyina ho yi utie kratare dia enti kratare ese enyina so na anko yi no ene obi nso abase mo nkomo na bia mo di na anko yi me betimi de free sa bia ho na
ma why are they say why PR ma ministry
no kratare
but now betima ya no ayen
yeah
but then tasum
ni
betima ya no ayen why are they wa bo ho but then tasum na yeti ni say nchirima enra edi kan ba abonten me tie I think one doctor be Afriyie no the city FM so kasa ni a kire ne say ojeto mo say ampa eduru na ye kwakoto no at $19 no na boyetin
but of course they stated there
na boyetin na no susu say nipa nkwa hia chensa while sir obi yetimi atone den $10
no obi yetimi
you see that's the challenge unless
government to government negotiation no $10 yes anything na Ghana government yentimi ankoye
we couldn't get through the negotiation
why
you see
no technically manimbo because if you almost design come on machine
yare by enye Ghana pena and Africa pena yare in fact ye kra de I hate yen kese o hwe oman bi tse China o hwe Russia o hwe UK o hwe USA I hate wo especially US the first drug I buy na enye AstraZeneca na enye Sputnik na ye Pfizer for na de buy which was produced in the United States of America. The American government decided say omonton edonu emma country bia. In fact, Sputnik here you can wasem the Russian government one year say one person obeton it is a okono government to government now okay negotiation na ono no ena ye ka say America for no coronavirus na kofomu but they are holding the vaccine and they are not selling it. And that is a challenge on the international market this year. Ubeko sika opeso koto. But ubeko no yebechiro say country no is not ready to sell it. That is a challenge we have in the vaccine trade as we speak this year. India under covers omo nyina gitu mu so be produce ani you know. And na sentem yare no ema ne hu so. Any nyina say the covers program no aba form kakra. And a lot of the countries crying under the covers and they say they drone come out no. As we speak, Omonsanka drone because in India no, the Indian government is also deciding say until say one best some Crawford no yare. On to me and farmer. And then yare by Ghana obi ye dro bi say core effect so say. Senka ban say core effect me say yare na, cover yare na. As a government, we were going to decide, say, yeah, even my core FS, Nasa, Ghana for yare, and son, a better one, yeah, they are tall. And because of the trade, no, sending everybody holding a drone as if one. So, government to government, you know, and yet possible. You would need private companies, women are producing similar drugs, you know, to buy from. And no, Sabio say, no, koto buying at the 10 cities. Now could you now can she now say me koto ade ye de mama 3 cities in also aban also for mama 3 cities here. Nobody is going to trade that way. Say ne government share mobile phones. Now we almost demand 5 cities. Don't expect the guy at circle to also give you 5 cities. At least one farmer will be 7 cities, 8 cities because no okoto aside everything you know obedru port kra na was so 300 taxes. Transport cost bebemu. Even storage of these vaccines is not adequate. And that is why price, you know, etimia shutu I could do $19. But send a cano. Nipa hun here. And the vaccines you call for me. Unam mia bebrea. Utumu say the economy is opening up. And he said if we have to pay more to ensure say your man for no humbe in hand warm, your man for no humbe to more. I think he said we do not need to politicize this matter.
Honorable, with the fact that we need to pay more, so does not necessarily mean that we take advantage or abuse the system of nipa enkwa ho hia chensika enu ntino de ebetimi aboa kra ma no be emu ada kakra no ne ya ne kan sirichi ne no nipa nkwa ho hia chen sika ne afa ho nipa nkwa ho hia chen sika ne afa ho nipa nkwa ho hia sika
of course
that you shall say the sas go bata ho. Probably you've done your best,
yes.
But we cannot hide under that process.
No, I agree with you. I agree with you. And you see, Utie government, because Utie government communicate or the buyer, Utie Dr. Afriyie and Samawaka. Everybody admits a drone wedding. I mean, say they are turn $10 between government to government. Not private sector, they are brought $19. No, it's expensive. But $10 now, according to government, no. Anyhow, you are not getting it.
You don't have a choice.
You don't have a choice.
Now to move
and
to
you
that
need to
area.
save your people.
Okay, so
before we out of
PSA wrap up my.
Okay, Ameri.
Yeah. And I'm watch.
And I would buy. Yeni anum no opposite seven that breno then what kind.
Deal.
Nebo ya ding.
Deal.
To the extent also, I inflated price about $1.5 million. AKTM honorable. And I'm so more sure. Nipe bifi hako Dubai. Okay.
Yeah.
First year of Nanego Vado, 2017. Dr. No friend of Addison. What first uncle Modina and Yaidi Primpria, a yasse. Near Minister and Canipan Cotard and they be free. High pitches, Senator, Yedi and go about TBA. Or the fluency, a beer, no bono be costro say. And as soon as I oh, Macoyami negotiation, make me a to never mean sanka. So what I say, into Benyama, mean to make you a be a precope. Tina because says, Comodisa will be cotard their bra bang na, a bang bet chance with Triana Kenton, and Manabu, and Ma was Uncle my edim.
Okay, mem.
A memocra. You crescate to be a quan Yenya. Nienya be before. Tina Nipanetonga my almost double the price. So a hot penny bit many be after Fiana.
Of course, I mean,
see, there are more questions than that we need answers to. It's a baby $70 because of visa. Because man, and convince me that because we calculate we are $9 no. Sasika no, yet about 3.4 million.
So for your other 300,000, I mean,
you know the total we know. Here 3.4 million.
No, let's go by 300.
300.
Yeah, so far what we've ordered.
Sana contract in the corner. Contract no.
Difference of 9 no.
9 no when you never be. 30.6 million.
Now no 9 now we na 30.6 no. Oh no. Seven ocean na.
And you go to Kumska. Your man this cannot.
Now ocean now this is your now they about to Garana. Be a ecosi edi kogunya. No, you are picking just the surface one.
You are talking about $30.6 million.
No, you are picking just the surface. You are not just
$30.6 million.
You are picking just the surface.
And then Nana Kufa also Badwam year civil public purse.
Oh,
man,
I'm a bit surprised at
you have to
PSA.
Because
so you want to compromise on the health of Ghanaians? Is that the case?
And now cover by no.
No. Is it?
And now cover by.
And the point is that. And then some call a friend saying live boy. Me call live boy. Now me say me call talk radio. This is basic business.
Millions of dollars.
Hey, I'm a fool.
Take note of this. You need to also understand that Nipa Kra here Jessica.
The protection of life and property.
It's crucial. So grateful.